Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, population 380, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Scrambled Egglocke. Today, guys, I am trying to sound as optimistic as possible because I know what's going to go down today, and that is that we are going to sacrifice someone. Why? My controller it's off. Excuse me, we're plugged in though. I can clearly see that we're plugged in. There we go, we're back. Okay, minor technical difficulties, no problem. As you guys can see, I went ahead and put Olimar back in the PC because, so originally I was going to bring out Olimar and I was going to train him up, but then I realized, you know, we're probably going to get several encounters today. I need that 6th slot open. We were going to start today's episode off with a grinding montage and then a sacrifice, but I think we can make it a little bit further with these guys. Like, I'm probably like milking these things as hard as I can, and we might end up paying for it, but we still have some moves left. Like, look, Spork alone can probably carry us through today's episode. I'm a little bit nervous about the lack of drill pecks, not gonna lie. But between Brady and Spork, I feel like there's no way we can't survive today's escapades. So we are going to attempt this rival battle. I'm a little nervous to lead with Ira, so I'm probably not going to. I think we will lead with Spork. Obviously, we need to heal very quickly. And now that I see this, we actually need to buy some potions as well. So we will do that. Anybody else need to heal? Yeah, we'll just heal everybody up. We got the money. We picked up a zinc at the end of last episode, if I remember correctly, so we can sell that for some money. Please enter the Pokemart. Stop reading the sign. I don't believe in reading. What's up? I'm Jared. I'm 19, and I never freaking learned how to read. I have a problem, guys. As we continue this episode, let me tell you about my problem, which is that I can't stop watching Vine compilations. It's actually, like, you'd be like, yeah, it's not that big. It's a big freaking deal because I just can't. I've tried. I watch the same 3 Vine compilations every night before I go to bed. Every night, without fail, and they're so funny. I miss Vine. It's okay. Okay, let's keep $1,200 just to be safe. I just watch them every single night because I love them so much, and it's gotten to the point where if you say a single word or phrase, I have a Vine that comes to my mind that I think about because it just happens. Who are we leading with, by the way? I think Spork is the smartest option. I think you guys would agree. Let's go ahead. I'm actually going to give the EXP share because we do have the EXP share, and Savage is a little bit behind, and I think we're going to be, like, honestly, I didn't want to use the EXP share. I think we're kind of under-leveled. We haven't done a lot of grinding, so I'm going to use it just for a little bit of added help. Yo, Gilmore, you're still struggling along to get back here? I forgot he's not Tony. I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Gilmore. I still cannot decide what kind of Southern accent I want to give him. Please leave your input in the comments below of which style of Southern accent. You got that Alabama type of Southern, like the real Southern. You got like a Georgia, like a Savannah, Georgia, that's more of a drawl rather than an accent. Then you got like I don't know, somewhere in Louisiana, you know, some sort of more in the bayou style. I'm just going to stop. He's going to lead with the Mudkip. Mudkip is not scary. It is level 17. So my theory, it's my last Thunder Punch. I should go for 2 Confusions instead of a Thunder Punch because we're going to get rid of this thing right now. I'm going to go for that. I want to save that Thunder Punch. The Thunder Punch may save Spork at some point. May save the whole block. Who knows? Let's save that until we need to. I'm very nervous about the sacrifice, guys. Disable. We will not be learning Disable, but thank you for the prospect anyway. Not going to do it, though. A Gengar, huh? A Gengar, huh? Let's go into Panzer. Panzer has Pursuit. Obviously, we could use Confusion on it, but if it doesn't take it out, it's level 18. We're almost out of Pursuits. Let's go for a Steel Wing. I want to see how much a Steel Wing does. No, not Spite. My PP. My power points. I said I was going to stop saying PP and start saying power points. If he uses Spite, I got to go for Pursuit here. All right, so we're out of Steel Wings. That's not enough. We're not going to be able to get it done. I'm going to hope he goes for Spite again because I'm about to switch into Spork. Please do not go. You're not going to like Shadow Punch or Shadow Ball at this stage. There's no way you know it yet, so I think we're fine. You do know Nightshade. It's going to do 18 damage. That doesn't freak me out that much. I hope we're faster than you. You may know Astonish, but I think Ghost is physical in this game. We're faster. That's what I'm talking about. Spork! Spork! I need to get some silverware down here so that I can actually, when Spork does something, I don't actually own a Spork. Sad to say, I wish I did. But I need to get one. Savage Ghost level 14. I'm going to increase the game volume a little bit for you guys because I think it's a little quiet. There you go. Enjoy the lovely sounds of Pokemon Fire Red. A Ninjask is coming in next. Let's let Brady do this, I suppose. Yeah, go for some Iron Tails on this thing. Fury Swipes doesn't bother me. You're going to get poisoned instead. Go for the double kick, even though it's going to be very weak. The poison will get the job done, so smart use of PP. Brady's going to grow to level 19. Tommy B doing his thing, TB12. Sudowoodo is the last Pokemon. Let us go ahead and stick with the current setup. I'm nervous of a counter, so I'm going to Toxic this thing. I want to see if it has counter. You have counter? Has Rock Throw. Yeah, it does like nothing. Let's go for the double kick. Like I said, I'm nervous. That didn't do a whole lot. I'm nervous for counter. Sudowoodo can learn counter. It learns Mimic. That doesn't scare me at all. And Iron Tail should take you out. Oh, my premium trial has expired. You act like I care. I don't at all. Critical hit Sudowoodo is going to go down. Savage Ghost level 15. And that is going to be it for the rival battle. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy, you won already. I'm gonna sing the rest of his dialogue to the E. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. Okay, the syllables don't match up. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC too. Since you're using his system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. I feel like I'm being offensive and I'm sorry. Oh yeah, right, I feel sorry for you. No, really. So here, let me give you a little present as a favor. I don't care about the fame checker. Fame checker, bleh, who cares? Okay. So the fact that Skarmory has no more attacks with anything freaks me out a lot. Like, basically, Panzer's out. We cannot use Panzer, but I'm going to continue along Nugget Bridge because if we can make it past these 6 trainers, we can get 2 encounters, and that may influence our decision of who we sacrifice. So I think it's important. I'm going to put, let's put Savage out front. Savage needs a little bit of loving, even though he does have that experience share. I may speed past some of these trainers. I had a horrible nightmare. I looked down at my OBS and wheezing. And it said 0, 0, 0 all the way across, which means I thought I wasn't recording, but that's next to live streaming. We are not live streaming, we are recording, which means I'm fine. Let's go into Spork and Confusion this wheezing. I don't think it's going to know Explosion at this point, not that it matters. I miss what is coming in, so I'm going to stay in. It is a Carvana, which is not great for us to stay in on, obviously. Yeah, it's actually pretty bad for us to stay in on. I'm going to go into Savage, because this thing is part dark. I'm going to go for the Rage. I'm going to go for the Mach Punch, because I'm scared of High Jump Kick. Oh, beautiful Savage. He is level 10, so it's, you know, it's not the greatest accomplishment of all time, but that was pretty good, Savage. We have a Vileplume coming in next. Seems like a good time for Brady to shine. I need something for Ira to get in and get some action on. Ira hasn't done much. We need something. All she has is Water Gun is the problem. Not a lot of moves, unfortunately, to utilize. Next we have a Slow King. I think you got to use that Thunder. No, let's go for Confusions. It's going to be weak, but it's only level 10. We are like many levels ahead of it, so we can afford to use some other moves instead. And we will succeed in the process, and the Bug Catcher goes down. Again, I apologize if you guys do not like The speed up button, excuse me, malware bites, I'm about to uninstall you. Even though you definitely saved my computer one time when I had some malware, I appreciate it. You're getting a little on the nerves though. I need you to stop. Savage is actually perfect to take this thing. Let's go for the high jump kick. All right, the growl is not great, but the high jump kick, as long as it connects, and it does, should do a lot of damage. That's pretty good. Can a Mach Punch take you out from here? Bop! It does take you out from here. Now, hopefully, Savage is gaining experience pretty quickly. We may get an evolution before the day is done. A Jolteon is in now, huh? I only have one Earthquake left, but I will go for it just to see how much it does. It should do a lot to a Jolteon. All right, that's not nearly as much as I had originally thought. Let's go for Stab Mach Punch instead, see if it'll take you out. That's not a lot of damage. Let's go for 2 more Mach Punches should take you out. The only hope is that you don't take me out in the pro. 1 more Mach Punch takes you out? I have been completely bamboozled and fooled, and I'm so happy because of it. Savage goes to level 17. I'm going to take the EXP share off after this. Torkoal. That is a perfect battle for Ira. Maybe I'll give the experience share to Ira, because Ira's kind of fallen behind now. We still haven't used that Horn Drill. The Horn Drill could come in clutch. I've been burned. You really going to burn Ira? You're gonna burn the Siren of the Sea? That's not humanly possible. Water's not wet. You can't burn water. I mean, you probably can. You can boil it. Ira wants to learn Body Slam. Suddenly, I am significantly more interested in Ira. Let's go ahead and get rid of Mist and learn Body Slam, and suddenly, Ira can do some stuff. Ira's got some moves now. Put some moves on him. Of course, we're gonna need to heal her. We may need to go buy a burn heal. Can we even buy burn heals? I don't know. We're gonna find out together. I've been really coffee today, and not the stuff you drink. Can you buy burn heals? You can. I'll take 1 of them. I should probably buy more just for future needs, but I'm a very in this moment kind of guy. So we're gonna buy this one and this one only. We're going to heal up the party. And of course, I am going to take these broken wings. Let's go ahead and take that away from you, and let's give it to Ira, just for the time being. After we get everybody to a point that I'm comfortable with, we will stop using the experience share, but we're a little under-leveled right now. Like, doesn't Misty have level 18s? We don't have that many trainers before we're facing her. A Duskull. A Duskull is not great for me. Oh, it's not really great for anybody. We already know Panzer can't do anything because Panzer is out of moves. So we got to go into Brady, and we're going to face that Nightshade. It's a guaranteed 14 damage. None of these moves are that effective, unfortunately. Let's go for the Iron Tail. See how much it's going to done. It is a Nidoking. Okay, yeah, it's a critical hit, so nothing to worry about. Next Pokemon is going to be Brady grows to level 18. I got nothing to worry about. We're going to take down Misty, no problem. We have a Lombre coming in next. I will stick with Brady, and we're going to go ahead and hit this thing with a Sludge Bomb because guaranteed 1-hit KO. No problem. Dude, whoever sent in the Nidoran, nobody's claimed the Nidoran yet. So far, Mason claimed the Magikarp, and Trippy has, did I say complained? Claimed. Mason has claimed the Magikarp, which is in the box, and Trippy sent in Ira and Spork. Nobody has claimed Brady the Nidoking yet, or Savage, or Panzer. So I'm surprised you guys haven't claimed those boys yet. If you guys send them in, unless you're like maybe like I can totally understand the silent lurker type of don't draw a ton of attention to yourself. Level 16 Jolteon though, probably Brady makes the most sense because we're out of Earthquakes. Otherwise, I would stick with Savage. Are you gonna Sand Attack me for reals though? Eat 2 Sand Attacks for reals though? I would love to just land the Sludge Bomb. In the face of adversity, Tom Brady is the most accurate passer. I'm sorry, just kidding. Actually, that I would say Drew Brees is the #1 accurate passer. Let's stop talking about football. This is Pokemon. We're talking about a real man's game here. Pokemon. Fanfy / Fanpy is going to come in next. Ira, you want to come on in and water gun this thing? You got 2 left. These are your last 2 water guns. Let's go ahead and body slam it the rest of the way just to save that last water gun. And you land a critical hit at the same time. Guys, I finally filled my water. After millions of years, I finally filled that thing up and my thirst has been quenched. I lost too. Also, I apologize if I throw up on camera, guys. The stomach flu is going around my house. My dad has it for sure. Dude's been spewing like crazy. It's gross as heck. I think I may have it as well, so I'm basically just waiting for it to take effect on me, and it hasn't yet. I've been very lucky that it hasn't. High jump kick's gonna land on the Jigglypuff. Ooh, savage! I'm in love. I'm in love with the Coco. Okay, I've been disabled. Let's go for the Mach Punch. We are in love, but I don't think Savage believes in emotion. He doesn't believe in emotion. He's a stone cold killer. Not that you should be. Emotion is very good, guys. A lot of people think that if you're emotional, then it's like it's not a bad thing. It's nice to be in tune with your inner soft side. Now I'm not, but you can be if you want to. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. $5,000 is so good for us. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer. You can't. All right, I'm gonna beat you up. He's gonna beat me up because I don't want to join his dumb club. Look at those outfits. Why would I want to join such an organization? Level 15 Slowking. Obviously, Savage is not meant to deal with this. I guess Spork probably makes the most sense. Let's go for the Ice Punches. I don't want to use that last Thunder Punch yet. I'm scared. I'm scared to part ways with it. I mean, that's obviously not fantastic. I'm going to part ways with the Thunder Punch. It makes sense to get rid of this Slowking. Slowking is a scary threat, so we will get rid of it and not have to worry about it. Goodbye. Next Pokemon's going to come in. It's going to be like a freaking Charizard or something. Savage grows to level 18. Earhog grows to level 15. And Electrike is going to come in. We'll go into Brady. Unfortunately, still don't have any Earthquakes, so I need those back. It's going to be tough, guys. I'm kind of upset that you guys voted for a 5-man squad because honestly, it's going to make things very difficult. For me, at least, in the short term, but maybe I'll learn to, like, once we get a team that has, like, a very balanced moveset, maybe it won't be that big a deal. Although any team that we get, we're not really stuck with because I'm gonna have to sacrifice a Pokemon pretty much every 5 episodes. I'm amazed we've made it this long without having to do a sacrifice. Now I will say that today's episode is likely gonna end with a sacrifice. That's okay though. So I believe this is Route 24. Let's go ahead and get our Route 24 encounter. It is an Oddish, which I will go ahead and put to sleep if we could. Beautiful. It's level 12, which is really good. We're going to be able to level up whatever Pokemon we hatch to level 12. Did I buy Pokeballs? I did. We're at 20. Let's go ahead and catch this thing if we can. Speed up a little bit just to speed up the process if we could. Bam. Oddish has been caught. We've, of course, already got one, so we don't have to worry about reading the dex entry. I think we can also grab an item real fast. It's Flamethrower. That hurt my jaw really bad to make that face. Oh, that did not feel good. Who can learn Flamethrower? Nidoking? Yeah, Nidoking can learn Flamethrower. Could be an interesting prospect. Maybe we'll endeavor to do something with it. So this was Route 24, and this is now Route 25. Let's sneak past this Hiker Man. Hiker Man, take me by the hand. It's a dive ball. Let's get our Route 25 encounter as well, and we will have 2 Pokemon that we get to go hatch. That is exciting. It is a Pidgey. It is level 13. It's so good. Let's go ahead and sing this bad boy to sleep as well. Has Ira missed a sing to date? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and catch this thing in a Pokeball if we can. It's just like a little speedy button, little speedy button. We haven't had a lot of trouble catching things yet, which I'm very appreciative of, and that is, of course, the second Pidgey that we've caught as well. Let's go ahead and fight this trainer because I'm not scared. I should have healed Spork. So that's my own fault, but it's okay. We will survive. What are you going to bring out? Oh! It's an Alakazam. This is a great time for Horndrill to hit. This would be a great time for Horndrill to hit. Kinesis. Don't you bend it. Leave the spoon. Oh, he bent my spoon. My accuracy, well, that doesn't really bode well. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, dude. lowered my accuracy, and Ira lands the horn drill. What's the percentage? Like 10% at that point? Beautiful. Thank you, Ira, for being such a great starter. Venonat is going to come in next. We will send in Panzer, because there's nothing you can really do to me, and I have 10 more Swifts, so we'll get through this battle on Swifts alone. Bam. That was awesome. For that, our first horn drill to hit like that is pretty exciting. Which now leads us to an even more exciting part of this next chapter, which is, I gotta get my freaking dice roll ready, because we have some Pokemon to hatch, which is really exciting. Open up the dice roll app. There it is. Okay. Let's run up here. And which box are we on? I've forgotten completely. We're not on box 3, although that's where the Pidgey is. We have Oddish right here, level 12. 4 and 5. Oh yeah, because we got Horsey at the very end of last episode, which was bottom right here. So we're back on box number 2. So here's our dice roll, of course. It's kind of, can't really see it, so let me turn down the brightness even further. Can you see it now? There we go. I'm going to roll this thing a couple of times, and our first column, guys, is going to be column number 5. We got a ton from 5. And our second roll is going to be number 2. We've already got that, unfortunately, so we'll try again. Our column is going to be number 1. That's what I'm talking about. Something new and something fresh. And our second roll is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Swap these boys out. Put this egg in the party. Oh my god, it's my first hatch of the day. I mean, it's nighttime, so it's too late for that, but it is my first hatch of the day, which is exciting. Let's go ahead and get this thing hatched. And now remember, we're about to make a sacrifice, so anything we hatch here might, like, right now in my brain, I'm gonna be honest. I have a Pokemon. You can look at the Pokemon of the squad of 5 down there. I already have a Pokemon in mind that I think I'm going to sacrifice. But depending on what we hatch over here, it may change my mind on who's out the door. Anyway, let's get our first hatch of the day going. Who are we going to hatch from this egg? It's going to be, oh, a Misdreavus. I love it. Would I like to give a nickname to the newly hatched Misdreavus? Yes, because I said Spectre. You are female, though. I'm going to call you Spectress. Spectress, because the easiest way to turn something from male into a female is to add ESS on the end. SPECTRESS. I love it. Spectress. Let's go ahead and check on this thing and make sure it is, in fact, a beautiful Pokemon that we can use. Hardy Nature, all right. With Levitate, not hit by ground attack. It's beautiful. I think these are all legal because Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Calm Mind are all TMs, and I believe Misdreavus can learn all of them. That's a pretty good Pokemon. So to whoever sent in the female Misdreavus with this stacked moveset, thank you so much. We will get to level this thing up to level... excuse me. We will get to level this thing up to level... Was it 12? I believe it was 12. Wants to learn Spite? No. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage, and I'm not interested in that. Level 10, level 11, wants to learn Astonish. I'm sorry, but this current moveset is too good. And level 12. Okay, perfect. That's a pretty good first hatch. I can say I'm pretty happy about that. Let's go ahead and get our second hatch done here. Which is this boy right here. It's this Pidgey, level 13. We're gonna go back to box number 1. I'm gonna roll this thing a bunch of times, roll it a bunch of times, and our first column is going to be column number 2, and our second roll is going to be number 6, which doesn't exist, so instead it's going to be number 2. 2-2. Dude, what was 2-2 last time? Because we got 2-2 in this box. I can't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure it was good luck. We're going to be doing number 2-2 again. Oh, I forgot to switch out Misdreavus. Spectress, if you want to go ahead and just chill in the box right there, I will be back for you shortly. Potentially, you might be on the team. I don't know yet. I have to decide. Let's hatch our second Pokemon of the day. See if it can live up to the hype of that beautiful Misdreavus. Oh no, it's broken. Just kidding, it's not. I wish I had a more baritone voice. It sounds like I'm just doing Morse code. Anyway, our next hatch and our probably last hatch of today's episode. Heracross. Interesting. Would I like to give a nickname to the newly hatched Heracross? Interesting. You're a female Heracross. I was gonna name you Woody. I don't know why. Have I ever used a Heracross before? I don't think so. This is new territory for me. Heracross, lacrosse, Era Cross. Who did Era cross? Era crossed Zeus. But Zeus obviously is a male, so what did I say was the easiest way to turn something from male to female? Add ESS on the end. Or Zeus. You can also add ETTE on the end. This is going to be Zeusette, which is just a weird name, but you can pretend like it means something that's anything relevant. It's actually just a bad nickname. But let's go ahead and look at Zeusette right here. Bug fighting type, adamant nature. All right, I'm into that. Flail, Brick Break, Earthquake, Megahorn. Brick Break and Earthquake are legit. They are TMs, but I want to make sure that the rest of these moves are. So let's go ahead and go on to Cerebi once again. It is our best friend. Let's look for Heracross. You are a Gen 2 beauty. I do not know. I don't even know where Heracross is in the decks because I've used it so never. I don't think I've ever used it. Level up moveset. You do learn Megahorn by level up. You learn Brick Break by level up. You do not learn Flail by level up. Egg moves? It's an egg move. Okay. Oh, it could have learned False Swipe by level up. Like, I don't want to, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth, but False Swipe would have been great for catching Pokemon, but I can understand giving it Flail instead. It is an attacking move, and that is going to be beneficial. Okay, let's go ahead and level this thing up to level 16. No, 13. I lied. Sorry. Trying to cheat a little bit there, but my brain remembered. Wants to learn Horn Attack. I'm not interested. But we will take you up to level 13. This is a pretty good Pokemon. So we have two interesting We have two interesting prospects to what happened here. I think one more. Yeah. So I had in mind who I was going to sacrifice because we had a good replacement for them, but we've now picked up Heracross, which would be a great replacement for Savage, and we've also picked up Mischievous, which would be a great replacement for Kadabra. I hate to say. So, let me go through my thought process. We are about to make our first sacrifice as we kind of come to the conclusion of this episode here. For those of you guys who do not understand what we're doing, the scrambled variety of this Egglocke means that I cannot heal my Pokemon in Pokemon Centers. I can only heal them by sacrificing a member of the party. And, Panzer's completely out of moves. We're out of Thunder Punches. We're out of Water-type moves. I'm a little scared. And so I would like to make my sacrifice here just for coverage purposes, just for safety. Yes, we still have plenty of Fire and Ice Punches. Yes, we still have plenty of Sludge Bombs and Iron Tails. Yes, we still have plenty of moves with Savage. It makes sense at this point. So I narrowed things down. I thought about this for a very long time. Excuse me. I cannot get rid of Brady because it's too good. A Nidoking this early is too exciting and I cannot get rid of it. Similarly, I cannot get rid of Panzer. It's the only Steel type and only Flying type we have, so it has no good replacement and it is so defensive that it could save us in a pinch. I also don't think I can get rid of Spork, even though we just hatched this Mischievous. The coverage of all three Elemental Punches plus Confusion, Stab, this thing is too good. It's an eventual Alakazam, and Alakazam was broken in 3rd gen, so this thing needs to stay. So really the decision came down between Savage the Tyrogue and Ira the Lapras, our starter. I'm going to go ahead and take this item if I could. I don't think I can take the item. Fantastic. Let me take the item. Hold on. This is ruining the moment. This is like taking away a little bit of the intrigue, but we're going to pretend like that didn't happen. I just had to take an EXP share real fast. Anyway, the decision came down between our starter, Ira, and Savage the Tyrogue. Obviously, Ira was our starter, and I feel like there's always a very emotional connection to the starter. so I really want to keep her. Savage is kind of not super strong right now, but the thing about Savage is it's going to evolve in 2 levels, and we don't know what it could turn into. It could be a Hitmonchan, a Hitmonlee, a Hitmontop. All of them would be obviously better than a Tyrogue, but it's the prospect of that that's very exciting to me. To me, I want to make an analogy here, but it's going to be a big spoiler for a show that a lot of people like. I'm going to not spoil it, but I'm going to basically spoil it by pretending it's a different show. Imagine you're watching a show, and they've got this character. And the character, you know, it's not a great character. He doesn't do a whole lot, but let's say it's a kid. And the kid does not do a whole lot, but you know in the future of this show, that kid is going to be important. That kid is going to grow up, and that kid is going to do some amazing things, and then they kill off the kid. You have kind of 2 minds about it. You're like, yes, he wasn't great for the show. He didn't have great character, you know. He didn't do anything for it currently, but it's the future prospect. And by killing that off, you never know what the future's going to be. That's like what would happen if we sacrificed Tyrogue. Who knows what we would get when we evolve this thing in 2 levels. And so for that reason and that reason alone, there's other reasons. We are going to be sacrificing Ira the Lapras as our first sacrifice. There's a couple reasons. One is the Tyrogue thing I just mentioned, the prospect of the future. Number 2 is we have Horsey in the box, which is a great replacement. You saw Horsey's moveset, and if you guys remember, Horsey was my first starter when I accidentally didn't press start recording. So in my heart, Horsey has been my starter all along. And since I already have 2 Pokemon from Trippy Bean, I have Ira and also Kadabra. I don't feel as bad sacrificing one of his Pokemon because Kadabra is going to be on the squad for a very long time, fingers crossed. So I don't feel as bad sacrificing. So Ira is going to be our first sacrifice. I'm going to go ahead and just put it in the dead box. I know we usually like release them, but because you guys sent them in, I don't want to get rid of them. And we're going to swap out one starter for another. Not to mention we have the Dragon Scale, which means we have an eventual Kingdra, aka a dragon type, which is too good to pass up on. Now, as you guys remember, whenever we sacrifice a Pokemon, the Pokemon that we bring in as a replacement gets to be rare candied up to the level of the Pokemon we replaced. Ira was level 15, so that our mystery is going to jump up to level 15 as well to replace Ira. Wants to learn Leer? I don't think so, but thank you. And guys, we are going to get our first heal. This is going to be so nice. Let's go ahead and just enjoy it. I still have a free mom heal, by the way, that I forgot about. We should probably use at some point. I just haven't used it yet. But anyway, that is our first heal, our first sacrifice. It was a difficult decision. This was so much harder a decision than any sacrifice decision I had to make in our Pokemon Platinum Martyrlocke, because you guys sent in these Pokemon, and it somehow feels so much worse sacrificing Pokemon that you sent in. So rest in peace to Ira. I do appreciate your contributions to the team. You were a valued member, and I love Lapras. But I think Mystery is going to fill in those shoes just fine. We'll have to see in the next episode, though, guys. Next time, we're going to finish all the trainers on the way to Bill's house, and also hopefully take on Misty, the second gym leader. So a lot's going to go down next episode. I'm excited for it. Let's see if we can continue this journey without losing anybody else. And I bet you Savage evolves in the next episode as well, so we should have some good things to look forward to. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them by, because we would love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on, what's today, Friday? I'll see you on Monday for the next episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Scrambled Egglocke.